Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Mermaid JC, and as you know, if you've been here for a while, I am a mermaid and I am a mummy. And I have a product here for my other fellow mermaid mummies or any parent who has a small child gonna be near the water this summer. I think that water safety is incredibly important. Unfortunately, in the news, we're already hearing around my country about accidents happening in the water and children getting seriously injured or even worse. So, as a parent and as a fellow water sport enthusiast, we have to make sure that our little people are safe near the water, regardless if they can swim or not. And I have a very special product here that I'd like to share with you. This is not a paid endorsement. I'm not being paid by BodyGlove. I don't even think BodyGlove knows I exist. This is just my personal experience about this specific water buoyancy supporting product versus others on the market. Before we get into today's video, my friends, if you've been here for a while and you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you as part of my little growing mermaid community. So I will show it to you now. This is the BodyGlove infant floaty, I don't really know what to call this. It's called a paddle pal. That's what it's called right there, paddle pals. And the child, it goes through the child's arms like this. I can't put it on because obviously I'm too big. And then their arms go through these things. So it's almost like the old-fashioned water wings that we had as children. But it's got foam for floating. There's no air in this, so there's no risk of it popping. And obviously both sides. And then on the back, after it goes on the child's chest, it has a very thick safety buckle that goes on the back. One of the reasons why I prefer this floaty vest on my youngest daughter, who can't swim even a little bit. She's super lanky and super thin. She doesn't have an ounce of fat on her body. She would just bloop, sink right down. So I rely on this while we're in the water to keep her head above water, and it does a fantastic job of that. Now, the other thing that it does, in my view as a parent, is it doesn't force her onto her back like a life vest would. So a life vest, for safety reasons, forces the child to turn and flip onto your back to keep your head above water. It's an emergency device. It's not really a learning how to swim device, in my opinion. Maybe others might feel different, but because it has the design of a life vest is to flip the person onto their back and keep them afloat until rescuers can come to them, it's really difficult to learn how to swim like that. So this design from BodyGlove, not only does it keep my daughter's head above water, but it's designed in a way that she can confidently and easily still continue to swim on her front while her head is above water. It doesn't force her onto her back. That being said, I would still never put this on my daughter and just throw her into a pool by herself. I would never put this on my daughter and then not supervise her in a lake or around a dock or something. That's just unwise. It has nothing to do with the product itself, and it just has to do with the heavy risk of what could possibly go wrong or what could happen around water. We have to be super, super cautious at all times when we're around water with our children. It just is. You cannot relax for a second. You always have to be looking at them, and especially because my daughter can't swim at all and she's under the age of 5, she is never out of arm's reach of an adult. This buckle at the back, as you can see, is pretty heavy duty, right? It has to be undone by an adult. There's no safety release on this vest, so the child can't get out of it even by accident. I think that was purposely done. So you kind of don't want to have a safety release that a child could use, because they could be really young while using this and decide to play with it and then snap it off and plunk, they're in the water without it. All of the warnings and instructional use is also written on the device as well. So left arm goes here, right arm goes here. It does it with the buckle. It says warnings. This is not, obviously this is not a life-saving device. Like I said before, it does not do the same job as a life jacket. A speedboat, or if you own a boat and your children are with you fishing or just leisurely going down the lake or the river or whatever, this would not be enough. That's what that means to me. As a parent, I would not put this on my 4-year-old daughter to try to save her life in case rescue needed to happen, because that's not what this is designed to do. This is for water sport only. So this is for, like, you know, at the pool, splashing around, playing with her water toys. That's what this is for. This is not for, I fell into the lake by accident, or my boat sank and I need to, you know, or I'm on a canoe and it tipped over. That's not what this is for. So please do not think this is what this is for. But I would highly recommend this product to any parent with a pool, or anybody that is has a dog, has a lake, and has a child around that and things like that. I think that this is a great swimming device. It comes in different designs and colors. I purposely bought this one, but I think there's a more feminine colored one. I'm not 100% on that, but I'll put up some pictures. I think that I think this is a really great tool to helping your young child learn how to swim, get a little bit more confident in the water, and I would highly recommend it to anybody with a young person trying to learn how to swim, or anybody with a pool. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for staying with me, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment about any other product that you think should be tested out, or like you'd like my opinion on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!